This is Superintendent Don Kilbeck, and I'm here today on Over the Shoulder with our athletic director, Frank Yell. So it's great to have you here today, Frank. How are you doing?
Good, sir. Thank you. Glad to be
Um,
here.
so, Frank, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm from Hemlock. I've been here for 20 years. Both of my children have attended or attend Hemlock. Uh, I expect to be a lifelong resident, and I'm really happy to be employed here at Hemlock now.
So, what is your background? What's your path that I understand that you used to be in the military,
hmm
and then after the military,
real simply, for following high school and a failed college experience, I chose the military, and that wisened me up and made me a better person and gave me the study habits I needed to succeed. And following the United States Army, I went to school at Central Texas College in criminal justice. And then in 1993, I joined the Department of Corrections. And as of October 31st, I retired with 25 years of service to the Department of Corrections. And then assumed the role at the same time of the athletic director here at Hemlock.
fantastic. So, your role here is athletic director. What does that entail? What is I mean, people hear that title. What does it mean on a day-to-day basis?
Uh, Basically, all the facets related to the athletic competitions and athletic coaching and practices as applies. Everything from the services we provide to the student, and everything from the equipment that they use to participate, like the benches, or the gym, or the banners, or their weightlifting equipment, or their wrestling uniforms, and the coaching staff, and they need pencils, they need all of everything that encompasses the athletic thing, including the student athlete in themselves.
So, if a parent or a student or a potential coach was looking for you, how would they find you at Hemlock Public School District?
Email, text, phone call, hallways, every athletic event, every home athletic event for sure. At the office, I think I'm pretty as I'm discovered. I think I'm pretty easy to get a hold of.
So, are you your office is actually located in the high school
Yes, in the high
office,
school
correct?
office area. Yes.
Perfect. So, what are you passionate about? What do you see happening in our athletic program that you're
Um,
really excited about?
what I'm excited about is just the changes in positive focus, not necessarily anything that hasn't been done before, but just to re-energize or a fresh breath of air, a fresh way to look at things. Because I truly believe that I am not as much athletic focus oriented as I am academic. So one of our goals is actually to enhance the academic achievements of the athlete in themselves. In other words, whatever the GPA is amongst the athletes, I'd like to increase that. We have some ideas and we're working on a few things, but ultimately I want to enhance their success. Not necessarily in the sporting world, but in the academic world, because this is primarily fun. This should be fun. And it shouldn't be goal oriented in athletics without coupling it with the academics.
So, you're passionate about the whole student. It sounds like you're passionate about their future.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because
and their
the
academics.
for example, right now you and I don't participate in athletics, but athletics has also helped ensure our success academically, and academics are what's going to carry you from that point forward. So I've tried to instill, and in some talking to some of the other players and the student athletes, that this is going to enhance you, but you can't have one without the other. The academic success is always going to be first, always.
So, Frank, what do you see as the next steps for our athletic department? You go, this is the next step to our journey forward.
Branding, somewhat branding in a positive attitude. So if a school or anybody else thinks of Hemlock, they have a positive experience. So if like the seventh grade volleyball team from St. Charles comes here, they should have the same positive, good experience as the varsity football experience. Those coaches and those teams and those athletes. Visiting schools should have a good experience for sportsmanship, competition. Teams should want to play us for a multitude of reasons, not just the excellence that we provide on the field, but all the excellence surrounding the athletic department and who they deal with, who they talk to.
So, I understand that with that in mind, you've kind of got a slate of things that are going to happen this winter season.
Mhm.
For example, you got robotics night, you've got Santa coming one night, you've got guest singers, and all those kind of things that enhance
Mhm.
that athlete parent experience when they're on our campus. And
Yeah, not only enhance it, but we'd like to have somebody that doesn't have children in the district. Maybe they've graduated or simply don't have children. Would like to say, this is a fun night. We can come to Hemlock, come to the baseball game, football game, basketball game, and have fun. Like, this is actually a good time. Like on a Friday night, you're thinking, can I go to the movies? Or can I go, oh, that's a basketball game, let's do that. Because right now, I think the sporting world is rather inclusive. It just includes the kids here at Hemlock. But we can do better. I mean, it's a quality, we can put on a quality event.
So, Frank, do you have any advice for parents and students?
The one thing with the students that we're focusing on is I'd like students to participate or try things that even if they don't think they're good at. I've gotten that a lot to where the student says, I don't want to try that because I'm not good at it. At least be able to try it, and they might surprise themselves. And I want them to be open enough to do that so every student can participate. And that's another thing too, is we're trying to open up different sports, different activities possibly. For example, robotics, and there even is some discussion about esports. And what esports would be was computer gaming. But try to open up athletic competitions for everyone, so sports in themselves aren't inclusive. We want that to be attractive for all.
So the one piece of advice would really to get involved, do something, get off the couch, get active, be involved.
And if you don't do it, at least try it. You don't have any regrets for not trying it. And that's what I'd like to get to the student population, is to get them more willing to get up and try something that they might be afraid to try. That's going to be difficult, but we're gonna do that. We want every student, even a student who doesn't participate in sports, to be able to have some type of avenue to the athletic area. And if they do, then we've succeeded. And that includes parents. If parents have any questions, we'd love to have the parents become actively involved, even if their student possibly doesn't want to be involved. I am Frank Yell, and I am a Hemlock Husky.